Hey, you're dealing with a difficult market here, just as most builders are across the country. Salt Lake has gone through a real market contraction.
Yes.
As well. Do you see evidence of your company benefiting from flight to value? In a lot of places, you hear that mentioned that when the market contracts and things get tough, the only thing that retains its ability to sell is the very best product and the best designs. And I'm wondering if, especially the T&D communities are doing better than the conventional suburban product.
Well, I can give you some direct feedback from that because I interviewed 4 of our customers. It wasn't in our T&D community, but it was in our other, community that has first-time home buyers in it. And I always ask them what their tipping point was. I mean, when you made the decision to purchase a gold medallion home, what was it that made you? And they, every single one of them mentioned value. They felt like they got a lot for what they were paying for, and several were single women, and they really wanted to buy something new because they didn't want to have to deal with the hassle of repairing an older home if something were to go wrong. So being able to buy from a builder that would warranty the product and in whom they knew had a good reputation for doing that, that was important to them. And here's another really interesting thing is we've had a lot of referral sales in that community.
Excellent.
And we had, I could tell you about a couple, or maybe Jen would like to do this, but we had, I will tell you about just one, and then maybe you could tell about Doug Madrano and the referral that he brought to us. But I have gone into them and asked them, how did they first learn about gold medallion homes? And they will say, well, we were referred by, and they'll tell me the name of somebody, and they'll tell me which unit they're in. And they were referred by somebody else. So they have this little referral tree, which they know and relate back to me. And
nice.
how cool is that?
That's great. And do you accept for referrals?
We do.
Okay.
We do.
On top of that.
Yes, we do. We make it a win-win. We give them some little certificates that they can give to their friends, which qualifies them for some free options.
Okay.
And then they get a little cash at closing.
Great.
And so why don't you tell them about Doug's referral?
I will. We had a customer who was staying in an apartment complex while we were building his home. And he noticed this family, and they had 3 children. He knew they lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. And after he moved in, he went back and thought, I'm going to just mention this community to these people. So he went back and suggested that they give us a call and come in and chat with us about home ownership. So they were a little not sure they'd be able to afford it or make it work, but they came in and met with us, and we helped them with financing and down payment and everything we could. And this sweet family of 4 now owns or 5, I guess.
There's
yeah,
5 of them.
Owns a home.
That's
and
great.
They are they're from a different country, and they purchased the home and cried.
Really?
Literally cried and said, this is a dream to live in America, and we never ever thought that we would own our own home in this country. And
What
they were
country are they
just
from?
thrilled. I believe they're from Ecuador.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing that was interesting to me about this is one of our customers approached these people who he didn't really know. He just knew that they had 3 children. One was a 17-year-old teenage daughter, and they were all crammed in this little 2-bedroom apartment. And so he just went right up to them and said, hey. And when she related the experience to me, she said, well, we thought about it for a few weeks. And I finally got up the nerve to come and check it out, and that's one of the things that really makes our work so satisfying, is when we can get, you know, people into a situation that improves their lives.
Qualifying and credit scores are a big part of the first-time buyer experience these days. How do you handle that? Do you work with people who are challenged on the credit side?
Yes, and we work with a couple of preferred lenders that understand our processes and our requirements, and so they contact them up front, get pre-qualified, and we work with one group that if they can't get it done, they'll refer it to someone else to get it done, and just do whatever we can to get the loan for them.
Gotcha.
So you stay on top of that.
Absolutely.
And work as their advocate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, we've been under contract for months with certain customers who weren't qualified, lost their jobs. We kept the contract going with them until they were rehabilitated to be able to qualify for the home. We do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the unemployment changing so much, I know buyers' confidence is down, and frankly, if they lose their job in the middle of the deal, that's a deal killer, right?
It is. It's very stressful, but we've stuck with our customers through the difficult times a number of times.
Yeah, good for you.
To get them rehabilitated, and to which the lender feels comfortable to secure the loan.
Yes. We didn't think we'd be credit repair specialists in home building.
I know,
Become that
it's
now,
true.
right?
You know.